Good morning, guys. Another white sky. But it doesn't have to remain that way, does it? I'm at Wayne Body Wood, and you know, I just love it here, honestly. It's 9:13 and it's Tuesday today, and in 1 hour I'm picking up my grandson Levi, who many have heard tell of from me, and he's going away with Grapevine for a couple of days, which I think is wonderful. Look at these, aren't they beautiful? Oh, the grass is wet. It's just beautiful. Makes me want to walk round that way, but the girls are leading me this way, so I shall follow them. Yes, Levi, he's going away with an organisation called Grapevine. They're a fantastic organisation for children and young people who do not check the normal box. Oh, it's so funny, isn't it? We all have to have a little tick box, you know. Eye colour, hair colour, height, weight. Ooh. They do that to apples and things, you know. I saw a programme on it years ago where instead of just picking apples from a tree and kind of thinking, wow, look at this apple, they discarded so many of them. And then those ones were generally made into homemade apple pie filling, which means they were perfectly all right to eat as apples anyway. But you know, people want everything uniform. We want everything, our cucumbers to be a certain shape and our strawberries to be absolutely perfect. But what is perfect? Who defines perfect? I don't know. Anyway, yesterday Levi and I made dinner for 10 people again, and Levi made stew and homemade dumplings. And you know what? I think he checks the box for top chef. I've noticed with Levi, he doesn't speak very much. He is actually speaking more to me now, and he's stringing together like 3 or 4 words. Levi's 18. I'm just amazed, and he actually spoke to Mustaf yesterday while we were doing dinner, and to tell him to stop, which was great because Levi has never kind of asserted any authority. And we were in the kitchen preparing the meat, and Mustaf came in and said, oh, I'll help, and Levi just didn't want that, you know. He wanted it done our way. And Mustaf wasn't at all offended. He was just so happy that Levi had verbally communicated with him. So it's great. But I think Levi has this incredible knack with food. He really enjoys it. You know, this is someone who people have said, oh no, he can't engage in anything, his concentration levels are whatever. You know, he doesn't speak, he doesn't give eye contact, he doesn't. Do you know what I mean, guys? And do you know what? Levi actually does. But I think he can pick up on people who limit him, and he just doesn't see any point in really communicating with them. And it's almost like, well, if that's who you perceive me to be, then that's who I'm going to be around you. But that is not who I am. You just haven't bothered to look long enough. You keep going for the perfect cucumber, the perfect strawberry. What you've been told is perfection. Well, Levi is perfection. We're all perfection. We are all perfect. There's so much I'd really like to talk about today. I want to talk more about the water crystals experiments by Dr. Emoto of Japan. When I did write my book, the final chapter in it is kind of about how we are all just drops of the same ocean. And how we influence other people and how that influences us. And these experiments that Dr. Emoto of Japan has done actually show how water, which is essentially what everything is around here, even though we're on the bridge. Look guys, here we go, the bridge. You can see it's a dip down. This should be a river. Oh, I don't suppose it's a river, I suppose it's a stream. What would you like to be called? A river, a stream, or a dried up bed? Even though everything may appear to be in dire need of water, as you look round you can see it's all still green at the moment. But water is so important. And really, if we focus on the fact that we are water, people are saying, well, what can we do? What can we do? Well, if you are anywhere between, now these kind of amounts vary. I don't know why they vary. Maybe it's on the, I don't know what it would be on really. But it goes from some, I'm going to go with the least to the most. So some say at least 50% water, and it goes all the way up to 92%. Here we go, here's our train. Welcome to Botland. People say, what can we do? Well, look, if the majority of this planet is water, and we know that water holds memory, that water can change with our intention, and it picks up on its surroundings, then there's loads we can do. There is loads that we can do. And you can begin it by yourself. And what I actually suggest, I'm not going to suggest anything, I'll tell you what I do. I have my structured water. Now this is just water that I have played some beats to. I put it into a glass, not plastic, I put it into glass. I bought one of these beautiful crystal glass decanters from a car boot for like £1. And I put the water into the glass, play it some beats. I put headphones over the decanter, and it's crystal as well. And I then write the words love, gratitude and bliss and peace. Okay, it's a square decanter, so I put one word on each side. And then I go every single time I'm in the kitchen, I tell it that I love it. And that's the water that I drink. And is that having an effect on my body? Well, I believe it is. So if I believe it is, then it sure is. Because that's how powerful we are. And the only way that Dr. Emoto's stuff has been debunked is through this kind of, it's non-scientific method. But then, as I explained the other day, someone actually did it scientifically. There's some university or college somewhere. And they got results as well. And not just, they did some fantastic stuff. What they did was they put water into a building some miles away, and to actually see if it was the minds and the intention of the people who were, I don't know how many miles away it was, but it was definitely in excess of 5. So let's say 5, who were 5 miles away, and they put it into this building, and this building was kind of, you know, concrete or whatever, and then they had all of these people, this group of people, focus their intention on the water in that building, positive intention. And what they did was they put other flasks of water along that 5 miles. Do you understand what I mean? To see. Oh. Wow. What is that noise? Wow, it is wonderful. Anyway, they what they wanted to see was, did the water just naturally change on its own, or, you know. And what they found was that the water that people had focused their intention on in this building 5 miles away, positive intention, the water crystals were, here comes that word again, perfect. And the one outside, the flask outside the building, also changed, but not in as dramatic way as the water inside that building. And the others kind of didn't really change at all. It was all scientific, it was all blind study, it was all whatever, done scientifically, because that's the only way things can be proven. It's like I can wander around here barefoot, extolling the benefits of it, but people probably think, oh yeah, right. However, if I was to have one of these little meter readers that reads the electrical activity within my body, you would see a dramatic change, even on the surface that I'm walking, whether that be concrete, wood, plastic, or the earth. So yes, there is something we can do. And think about it whenever you invite anyone for tea or coffee. You know, just make it them with absolute love and bliss and peace, and it'll be the best cup of coffee they've ever actually had. Yes, so there's always something we can do, guys, and it all begins with you, and it's about faith and belief and trust and an understanding of what love actually is. And it comes from the heart and not the head. We don't try and rationalise or quantify or put in a tick box. We just actually do it. My phone's going, hang on a minute. This is about leave, I won't be a second. Hello, Tony. I'll be with him at 10:15. Okay, are you at home? Oh, bless you. Oh. Oh. All positive news then, eh? That's what normally happens when you see a physicist or a bloody doctor or someone else. Just don't believe them, Tony. Just look at it yourself and say, you're healing and I feel better. Best thing you can do, really. Yeah. Bless you. No, it'll all get better. And just tell Levi, yep, I'm there at 10:15. I can't wait to see him. Did all his stew and dumplings get eaten up? Oh no. Oh, bless you. Well, we'll have to get him to make another one then, Tony. Oh, bless. Okay, I'm going to go. And I'll speak to you soon. Love you. Bye. Apologies for that. Yeah. That was Tony, who's Faye's partner. He was out fishing yesterday when Levi and I made the dinner. And when he got home, there was none left for him. Oh dear. Hey ho. Stew and dumplings was definitely a success then, because when I left, there was still half a pot full left. Yeah. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about really is loneliness. You know, guys, there's 7 billion of us on this planet. I think there's probably more. I don't know when they last did a head count, and I don't know how they work out how many people are on the planet, but I'm sure they do it through scientific method. But that means that no one should ever be lonely. And the thing is, a lot of the time, we are waiting, there's that word again, for other people to do things to alleviate our loneliness, to set up a group, or to contact us, or write us a letter, or I don't know, all the social media sites. I don't go onto them, but I know there's things like Facebook and Twitter and MySpace or Place or something. Apart from all of the different forums and everything. And really, people are waiting when they could be manifesting. So it's like, you know, unless you're kind of living in total isolation somewhere, you can be the one. I know it's an awful cliche, you're the one that you've been waiting for, but isn't it wonderful that it's now like a cliche? Once upon a time it was regarded as a, yeah, right, you know, stop taking the drugs, girly. But do something. Talk to other people. There's lots of people who'd like to go on a little road trip or a day out, or organise a picnic in the park. You know, libraries are a great place for actually putting up, you know, come on honey, for putting up notifications and things. Just kind of say, picnic in the park. Maybe the first time you do it, you go on your own. Maybe the second, there'll be 2 of you. You know, organise a trip. If you use social media, kind of, you know, organise a get-together. Something like that. There's always opportunities. Become a pen pal. It's lovely writing letters. Anyway, I'm going to go because I need to go and get Levi. I need to sort myself out. But I'll just wait here a minute. I shall let you past.
So I'm not drinking in the morning, I've just found a bottle.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, honey! Whoa. She's not going to take on a spaniel. Yeah. That spaniel didn't want to play, did it? Only with you? No. Yes, so just think of ways. Think of, your loneliness and understand that there are many, many other people out there who are feeling the same way. And maybe you're the one that they're waiting for to kind of set up some group, or what about a walk around the park? You know, just anything really. Blackberry picking in the forest. And even if you go alone, why not take some of those blackberries, some of your bounty and abundance, to someone else who lives nearby? There's always a first step. And you know, sometimes that's the hardest to make, because that's the one before we actually stride out where should I, shouldn't I, it's should I, shouldn't I, and then you do it and the other one just follows, and before you know it you're kind of moving quickly. Anyway, I'm going to go because as I say, Levi is waiting for me, and I can't wait to be in his company. There we go. But as I don't believe in waiting, I'm just going to enjoy this. I'm just acknowledging that he's there in my future, and I know that I will enjoy my time with him, albeit a short time, just dropping him at Grapevine. Right, so keep looking up, guys. And remember to enjoy life, live it. It's what it's all about. See, this is where my stuff and I drank from the stream. Now there's nothing here. But you know, I'll be walking with you soon, and be crouching down by that water and taking a handful to drink. And the pine nuts, wow, they are everywhere. The squirrels have had such a feast this year. Right, I love you all. So until we meet again, it's goodbye. Bye. Levi, where are you going today?
Wales.
Wales. What happened to all the stew and dumplings?
Wales.
You ate it all? Poor Tony didn't get any, did he? No. Right, so you got your bag, you got your camera?
Yeah.
Wow. Right, let's put it in. You're going to sit in the front with me today? I like your t-shirt. Take it easy. Right, look at this tree, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Lovely weeping willow. So, Levi is off to Wales. Wave at everyone on the camera. Woohoo! Right, so off we go. Is it? Oh, I've probably locked it. Is that open? Hang on, no. Right, now. Oh my word, what am I doing? Right, wait a minute. Right, let's try again. Wait a minute. Right, wait a minute. We're locked out of the car, guys, so I'm going to lock it again completely, and now I'm going to open it. Okay, my door's open. Whee! In we get. Are you excited, Levi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you can't wait. What are you going to do when you're there? Dunno. Right, so off we go in Granny's van. Say hi. Bye.